shame and the shadow of fame. When Han's rule faltered, chaos grew. The land plunged deep in war's dark hue. Lords no longer bowed in trust. Steel steeds filled the capital with dust. Dong Duo, the warlord, called a meet. With Lu Bu trailing, Ding Yuan appeared. Dong schemed to depose the child emperor's reign, to raise Qinlu's prince in the dragon's domain. Ding Yuan stood tall and called it bluff. Can outer lords decide such stuff? Their voices clashed in rising flame. Dong Duo drew sword, called out his name. But Ding just sneered, with naught to fear. Lu Bu's might was standing near. Dong Duo held a final card. A hero yields not, yet dying is hard. So he cooled his rage and masked his hate. Sent Lu Bu and Ding back through the gate. Power gained, his words now law. A petty man shakes roots of awe. Li Su stepped in with poison scheme, to bait the tiger from its dream. For glory's sake, Lu Bu fell. A name of might, but hard to sell. High rank, gold, and red hair steed was all it took to spark his greed. Li Su set out with silken tongue, bearing jewels, his praises sung. Old friends met and talked of fame, of titles, glory, wealth, and name. A hero rides, the prize in hand, but needs a lord to make a stand. Li Su spoke with honeyed breath, and turned Lu Bu from kin to death. He vowed to Dong Duo loyalty, to gain his place in history. Ding Yuan, his adoptive sire, soon met the wrath of turning fire. That very night the tent was red, as Lu Bu aimed to strike him dead. Small-minded is no noble trait, and mercy's weakness seals one's fate. If fame is prize and power reward, then betrayals flow like rivers poured. He stormed the tent with dragon blade. No more as son, no debts repaid. You're Ding, I'm Lu, what bond remains? You are no father, just empty claims. Ding answered, blood may break, but truth must stay. A villain thrives but fades away. Dong Duo's crime stank to the sky. The righteous path was narrow, high. Lu Bu wavered, but fate was blind. With blade he ended ties that bind. Guards rushed in, too late to save, as Ding's soul fled a traitor's grave. You showed me no love, said Lu Bu cold. Don't blame me for the lies you told. One gift for Dong, a blood-soaked start, who welcomed him with open heart. An oath renewed, a demon's son now had the strength of 10 to 1. The question of succession stirred. The new king rose with silenced word. Smoke curled as palace gates swung wide. The young king walked with failing pride. The realm was chaos, torn in thread. A crowned name with a hollow head. In grief he sighed, born into gold, yet cursed to serve the wicked bold. He summoned lords in whispered cries. End Dong Duo, ere the empire dies. But fear spread fast, as daggers loomed. Who'd lead the charge? All hearts were doomed. From Bohai, Yuan Shao raised his hand, and Hubei heard the brave command. But Dong Duo roared and wolves broke through. The court turned sheep, unsure what to do. He ordered the king to yield the throne. Bow, and live, defy, alone. The boy looked left, then right in dread. Ding Guan stepped forth, raised voice instead. Alas, his words would cost his breath. Lu Bu's new blade sealed his death. The abdication scroll was shown. The emperor signed with trembling tone. He stepped aside, removed his crown, and Chinlu's prince was handed down. Lady Tang then dared to stand, and pointed blame with trembling hand. You've torn the court, you wicked beast. Dong Zhuo threatened death to cease. Men fear no death, what can you do? Yet power stood, and justice flew. The new king sat in name alone, while the old wept for a shattered throne. The once beloved now unseen, trapped in halls that mocked their queen. Silken robes turned threadbare rags. Starved of hope, life slowly sags. The swallows once danced in jeweled halls. Now tears descend as sorrow calls. Her mourning stirred Dong Zhuo's dream. A poisoned cup, a silken beam. The emperor and Tang wept side by side. She sang a song before she died. Heaven crumbles, earth gives way. Born to rule, yet none obey. Paths of death now part our fates. Wicked hearts my soul berates. Her spirit rose to skies above, as Dong Zhuo's voice rang without love. Obey and live, resist and die. Reflection. In times of war, heroes chase the prize. Men switch allegiance without disguise. Indecision births the harshest end. Steel on kin, the gods won't mend. Doors now closed on lords once known. Lu Bu's name survives, in shame it's sown. While Liu Bei, long lost in distant lands, returned to find fate in destiny's hands.